And here's the upcoming schedule for the Trailblazers. On Wednesday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Friday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for that matchup with the Kings, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Avdia in at the small forward. And for the Rockets, the forwards for him will be Brooks and Smith. At the guard positions, Van Fleet and Green. And it's Şengün in at the 5.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And, Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all.
And here's Green outside. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Thibault on the wing, guarded by Green. Avdia, the pass to Ayton. Avdia against Brooks. 6 to shoot. Here's Ayton. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
Van Vliet, for his size, is pretty tricky.
And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged the bullet there.
And Simons has it in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Moving it up. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jabari Smith.
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
Van Vliet attacking. Count that one. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And that one drops for him. Simons has got 6.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Trailblazers leading by 6. It didn't take long for the Blazers to find Damian Lillard's heir apparent, did it, Greg?
Yeah, they drafted Scoot Henderson with the 3rd overall pick in 2023. Took him a little time to get his sea legs, but his talent is undeniable.
And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside, Green fires the 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Hey, this team has great confidence in Green's ability to connect from deep. It's really about getting him quality looks.
And it's Simons off the drive. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Ime Udoka. Now, he highlighted the problems that come along with facing a center like DeAndre Ayton. Coach said DeAndre impacts the game on both ends of the floor. He can score inside, shoot the mid-range jumper, and defensively, he can protect the rim and switch out on the perimeter. Certainly a talented young center. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Houston shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And last season, 77% from the line. They can usually get the job done there.
And it's Simons off the drive. Puts it in off the nasty crossover. 8 points for him.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
Green deciding where to go with it. Brooks outside. Back to Green. Brooks against Avdia. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
And finished off by Avdia.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Simons following the basket by Jalen Green. And Avdia the bucket on the assist by Simons. Avdia's got 7 points in the game. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the wide open shot from Green. Shot clock reset for the Rockets. Brooks kicks to Van Vliet. And here's Green outside. And the three ball is good.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Ayton sets the pick for Simons. Oh, Ayton in position. He can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Trailblazers out in front. They lead by 6. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
I like how they work the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. The forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. Anthony Simons out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. Şengün with the bucket. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Thybulle, the pass to Ayton. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Assist goes to
Ayton's got 6 points.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Smith kicks to Green. Screen by Smith. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Green.
Green doing work inside. Feels like he can score on just about anybody.
And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's Brooks.
I'll tell you what, Ayton is a very good defender. Moves his feet well and has the length to alter shots.
Green kicks to Van Vliet. 5 on the clock. Pass to Smith. Here's Green. They get it back. Şengün. And finally, that one's good. Şengün's got a second bucket tonight.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Avdia, the pass to Grant. Back to Avdia. Stolen by Brooks. And Van Vliet, here we go. Comes up empty down low. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Well, Clark, we hear a lot about the antics with Brooks, but he deserves more attention for his play.
I agree, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. He's one of the top perimeter defenders in the league, and some of what his antics are flowing out of is his competitive spirit. I still think he needs to tamp down the antics because that does take away from what he does, which is lock guys up and play with great competitive spirit all the time.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA. Confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much. Outside, Green. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Alperen Şengün. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 21 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Outside, Green. They can't stop the run with that one. Trailblazers leading by 9. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Outside, Green. Van Vliet outside. Smith with a screen on Simon. Stolen by Grant. Thybulle on the wing. Scoreless thus far. Simons, the pass to Ayton. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Ayton's got the lead up to 11 now for the Trailblazers. The drive by Green. Brooks outside. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
That's what Brooks likes. Power hoop.
Here's Simons. He's got 13. Grant sets a screen for Simons. He got it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll return shortly.
Offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless. I'm surprised they're not up by more.
That being said. And now we get to check out the... And that is...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
They've got Whitmore. Adams is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Thompson, and it's Holiday in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Anderson looking it over. And he comes up with the deuce.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Rockets trail by 11. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Here's Adams.
And Sharp reportedly a 7-foot wingspan. You saw it in full effect on that block.
The Rockets shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And he knocks down the first one. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
And finished off by Williams.
What I really love about this kid, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game. Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Henderson finds Williams. Portland moving the ball around. Up top, Sharp. Still scoreless. Pass to Walker. Launches it. And it's Sharp missing. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 7. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that'll be the 4th of this 5-game homestand. Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
We'd heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
And Thompson throws it down.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
And stolen by Whitmore. By himself. And Thompson throws it down.
Boy, he fluidly moves up the floor, easily demonstrating great athleticism. Man, Thompson, impressive.
Holiday against Henderson. Up top, Sharp. Murray outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Walker. Over Eason. Portland no good that time either.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
1:49 left in the third.
And they were in the top half of the league in steals as well. They've got a few ball hawks out there that can cause problems for the opponent.
And what really jumps out is their ranking in second chance points. They did some major work on the glass. Greg, those points really added up over the course of last season. And he sinks the second. Trailblazers leading by 4. And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. In the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the rest is tough, David. Thank you. And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing, showcasing that vertical. Love seeing Thompson be assertive.
Sharp, the pass to Williams. Henderson outside. And then Henderson with the dunk.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Now, here's Thompson. 13 points. Oh!
My goodness. Amen Thompson making a statement at the hoop.
Henderson against Holiday. Up top, Henderson. to the inside. And Portland turns it over again. Toronto man's checked in for Murray.
In for the Blazers, number 5, Delano.
And so here is Houston. It's a one-point game. Thompson with it. 15 points in the game. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. Matisse Thybulle out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Avdia in at the 3. Grant, that's good.
And the commitment from Grant on the drive to the rim, I mean, he's absolutely ferocious, relentless in how he attacks the rim.
It's Thompson off the drive.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. In each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group, and the shot goes in. Green's got the lead up to 1 now for the Rockets.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Rockets have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll.
And showing some fearlessness there. Smith doesn't mind getting hit while taking the shot.
First team foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
Rockets leading by 3. Right, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense has taken a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Trailblazers. And Green puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Grant. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Ayton finds Grant. Now, here's Thybulle, covered by Van Vliet. And that one's good. Thybulle's got his first points of the night. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Again, the miss by Green. Portland leading. Outside, Simons. Rejected by Van Vliet.
And perfect positioning from Van Vliet, wanting to block shots whatever he can. Great instinct. And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Trailblazers shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Ayton sets the pick for Simons. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
We've got 1:55 left in the game. Here's Simons. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Pass to Smith. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And this is a statement bucket. If you weren't excited about Smith already, how about now?
Free throw drop for Smith.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Here's Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Green against Grant. 4 on the clock. Here's Brooks. Count it.
Dylan Brooks relishes the chance to make the big impact play.
Portland trailing here. It's stolen by Smith. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Sharp's checked in.
And Smith knows how crucial these moments are, wanting to prove he can hit big shots in the NBA.
And Green slams it in.
Cold-blooded shot in the clutch. And a big moment right there from Jalen Green.
Sharp against VanVleet. Pass to Avdia. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Smith.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
They kick it out to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial. And there you see Grant once again showing us how promising a player he is. Showing real courage, taking that shot at a big moment.
Fifth team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Avdia can't hit. And stolen by Thibault. It falls. And now they trail by just 4.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
And it's Smith penetrating. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Smith Jr. stepping it up in the clutch. He was prepared for the moment and delivered.
So we see the Rockets get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to.
look at how the Sacramento Kings schedule is shaping up. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And looking at the Jazz matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back. So you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. The duo inside, it's Murray and Sabonis. Fox in at the point with Herter next to him. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. And for the Rockets, Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. The confidence that Fox has shown in his shot has skyrocketed the last few years, Brent.
Yeah, the combination, BA, sometimes of you working on your 3 to gain confidence, but the coaching staff also telling you, go ahead and shoot that shot. I think those things have played out for De'Aaron Fox. Look, he can be streaky, but the fact that he's willing to take it is elevating his play.
Outside, Green lets it go from deep. Rebound by Sacramento. This is the first they're seeing of Houston.
They won the season series last year, and on paper, it looks like they should do it again.
And Sabonis slams it in.
And how about Sabonis getting up there and rising up to slam down?
Outside, Green, picked by Smith. DeMar DeRozan grabs the miss.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Pass to Sabonis. It's Herter on the wing. Green covering. Herter passes to Sabonis. Here's Green. Oh, somehow misses the one-handed flush. Up top, Sabonis. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
Oh, that gets everybody fired up. The point guard, De'Aaron Fox, up on the rim.
Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Sabonis with a screen on Green. And he lobs it up, and Sabonis slams it in.
And how about Sabonis getting up there and airborne to throw one down?
Here's Green, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's that time of the year, everyone. Opening night for these 2 teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in, and we're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
And Fox, here we go. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks, guys. The Kings were not complacent this summer. They have added all-star DeMar DeRozan in a sign and trade. He brings even more firepower to an offense that was already among the league's best. And in the loaded Western Conference, the Kings knew they had to make moves to stay in the fight. DeRozan is one of the biggest signings in Kings franchise history.
A tremendous addition. Shams, thanks for the update.
Herder getting up there and making that one look pretty easy.
Here's Green. Fox against Van Vliet. Count that one.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Green. He played a great game against San Antonio. Şengün, a screen on Herder. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
I love it. Slashing his way inside. Green forcing the issue.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
He hits the second from the line. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Kings. They're leading by 8. And it's good. 2 points. Fox has got 7 points.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
To the inside. Herder passes to Fox. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 9 points in the game.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy.
And so it's Sacramento going into the break up 12. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Kings here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Taking a look at the Kings. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Fox in at the point with Herder next to him. And it's Sabonis in at the 5, down low. Green for 3. Rebounded by Fox. The Kings lead by 14. DeRozan outside. Pass to Murray. Now here's Herder. Brooks defending. Here's Fox. Rebound by Van Vliet.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
What hops from Green, going up high and taking it right to the hoop.
Oh, Fox! No stopping him!
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Green against Herder. Green, the pass to Şengün. Sabonis with some nice D. Şengün with a steal. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
For Sacramento, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his third year, Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11 post guy. He is so skilled. That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
BA, Fred Van Vliet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for. I'm a leader in life. It's just something you either have or you don't. Something you gotta work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it and some won't. Brian, is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say.
That is what I'm talking about. Wow. I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Oh, Fox gets up and throws it down.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
that's what you tune in for right there. Wow. Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Rockets trail by 14. Outside, Green. Green. Here's Şengün. Second chance shot. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. Sabonis on top.
And this is someone who loves being aggressive on the glass. He proved it last season with how dominant he was collecting rebounds.
The Kings lead by 14, and the Kings have held tough. But it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Grant.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
Green for three. Again, Green missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Vicious finish by Şengün. What a play. Wow.
Here's Fox. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Outside, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
I love it. What concentration. Green taking the contact well and converting with confidence.
Here's Fox. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks. Sacramento shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
It's stolen by Fox. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Fox. Drives to the hoop. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Green with a screen on Fox. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Connects from downtown. Van Vliet's got 5 now.
It was a rough start with them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
And Fox powers it home.
Tough matchup here, and Fox has it going right now. The lefty getting some room and making it happen.
Green for 3. And Houston another 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for the Sacramento Kings. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. Back to the game after this break.
They say speed kills. I mean, no one could stay in front of Fox. End-to-end, half-court, didn't matter.
And he's at full. And it's time now for the... That's it for us.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
We've got Aaron Holiday. Tari Eason is out there with Cam Whitmore. Then it's Thompson, and it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And it's Monk missing. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 14. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. And they'll be nearing the end of their 5-game homestand.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Ellis, his shot is off. Houston has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Well, Brent, we hear the term empty stats ever so often. What are your thoughts about that phrase?
BA, when you play such a long season, there are going to be nights where the game is not all that competitive. But we also know that throughout the course of long seasons, there are teams that are not going to be competitive. Still, those guys going out there on a nightly basis and putting up their numbers, getting those reps in, it means they're capable.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Monk. That one drops for him. And the Kings lead by 12.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And Brent, the Kings have the pieces to compete and finally creating some stability.
Yeah, after that 16-year playoff absence, just being a factor in the West has Sacramento and their fans really, really exciting. Again, the pieces are there. Will they push it this year to get back in the mix?
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
McDermott can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 11. Out left to the wing. They set the screen. And Adams, here we go. Second chance effort. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Kings have to get better defensively. Coach Mike Brown said for us, it's about 5 guys guarding the basketball. When the ball moves, all 5 guys should move. We have some pretty good individual defenders, but we're not relying on them to shut down the great players. Brian, it's a team effort.
Defense on a string, Allie. Thank you. And it's Thompson penetrating. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Houston shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Here's Ellis. Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
2 minutes remaining.
It's hauled in by Houston.
2 minutes.
And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand. Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
Outside Monk. The 3. Thompson pulls it in.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue.
Oh, man. Oh! You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Outside Monk. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. The Kings lead by 8. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Six on the shot clock. Let's go with a 3. Adams grabs the miss. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. He's made 2 of his 3 attempts tonight.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Here's Ellis. He's covered by Holiday. Lyles off target with the 3. Rockets trail by 5. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock from the game clock. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That first step is so dangerous with Ahmed. I mean, he was just gone.
Tipped away. He takes it in. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Taking a look at Sacramento, Fox in at the point with Herter next to him. The duo inside, it's Murray and Sabonis. And it's DeRozan in at the three. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Always attacking Fox.
Continuing to expand his offensive game, Fox, a potent scorer, and will fill it up in a hurry.
On the wing, Green, Herter defending, and it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, my! That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. And Fox powers it home.
How about De'Aaron Fox just staying focused?
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
Play will be reviewed under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
Fox for three. Oh, an absolute bomb by Fox.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
And here's Green from the arc. Rebound by Sacramento. Up top, Sabonis. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Green from the arc. Look at Green showing off his range.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
Sacramento leading by 4. And Fox, here we go. Banked it in off the glass. Fox has got 10 points in just the second half.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
And it's Green missing. The Kings have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. And it's Fox missing. Houston has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And defensively, they're not reaching and sending into the line like they were in the first half.
First one falls for him.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
And both free throws good for Green.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
Fox outside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Fox has got 12 points now in the quarter.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Smith outside. Pass to Van Vliet.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. That one on Herter.
I mean, you have to love the intensity Van Vliet plays with in these situations. He's always ready to meet a challenge.
He's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
In the NBA, I'm not sure if anyone is quicker than De'Aaron Fox. I mean, when he gets going and he's moving north to south, we're pretty much helpless defensively. And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
The Kings have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Driving inside. A minute 31 left in the game, and he converts the layup. Fox has got 39.
Becoming more confident and a little bit more poised in terms of how he scores is De'Aaron Fox.
And it's Green missing. The Kings lead by 7. And here's Fox. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Fox has got 41.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Şengün, a screen on Herder. To the middle. And there's Şengün on the assist from Green.
Well, we all know he's a good scorer, but Green also facilitates very well.
Well, the Kings shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. Pass to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Şengün passes to Van Vliet. Back to Şengün. 5 to shoot. Yeah, that one's good.
And that's just fantastic court awareness. Van Vliet sensing the overcommitment and finding the open teammate.
Pass to Fox. With the drive. Inside. Right wing. Şengün with a steal. Murray against Smith. Van Vliet. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Van Vliet. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so...
Here now, the upcoming schedule. Schedule for the Portland Trail Blazers. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Friday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for that game against the Kings, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. The guard spots filled by Fox and Herter. The post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. And for the Trailblazers, the forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Loads of expectations come with going number 1 overall, Stan. We all know that. Just ask DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, Kevin, I think he's become one of the more underrated players in this league. He was the top pick in 2018. People will always measure him against that standard. But look, he's averaged a double-double every season in the league. It's not easy to be that consistent.
Here's Fox. Benny Avdia making his last shot. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Fox. And that one, good.
Nice work inside from the smaller Fox. So cunning and crafty around the rim.
Thybulle with the ball. Grant outside. Outside, Avdia. Drills it from outside. Avdia's got 5.
Yeah, look, that's a good find by the veteran. Grant keeping everyone involved.
And Fox gets it to go.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now, here's Avdia. He has 5. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Simon.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
It's Fox with the drive. Good on the bucket.
And sometimes Fox just can't be contained. I mean, he plays with so much heart and passion and terrific at scoring even when he gets bodied up.
The Kings shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Well, you got to be able to take a hit in the NBA. Grant doing what he had to.
Stan on the floor tonight, one of the best two-way players in the game, Jeremy Grant.
Yeah, Kevin, look, he's become a knockdown three-point shooter, but he also does a great job of putting the ball on the floor, attacking the basket, and getting to the free throw line. He puts a lot of pressure on the defense. That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
DeRozan on the wing. Outside Fox. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Chauncey Billups and I got a chance to talk for a bit. And when I asked Coach about his top priority of this game, he said, without hesitating, containing Sabonis. He added, he's a skilled low-post player who plays with a lot of power. And when he's not scoring, he's making plays for his teammates. So the defense has its work cut out for them. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Portland with the ball. Sacramento making their last shot. Kicks it out to Grant. Here's Avdia. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Right side, DeRozan. Outside, Fox. Drives to the hoop. Sabonis. Avdia with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 4. Thibault with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. Thibault kicks to Ayton. Portland no good that time either. Now the Kings with it. They're on a 14-6 run. No one near Herter as he lets it fly. Traps in the tray.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Avdia. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Right side, Fox. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
And that one's good, Ayton.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Fox looking it over. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Here's Fox. He's got 14. Driving inside. Thibault knocks it away. That shot off. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. The post pair form will be Murray and Sabonis. The guard spots filled by Fox and Herter. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. In his first 3 seasons in the NBA, Stan, Anthony Simons only started 5 games. Now he is out there a lot and getting starts.
Well, look, Kevin, he played under Damian Lillard. Not a bad role model for Anthony Simons. Another 6'3" guard with explosive scoring capability. Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances.
And it's a great finish!
Oh my gosh. Wow, it's like Simons has it on a string.
Kings leading now by 3. It's Fox with the drive. Off target at the rim. Simons kicks to Grant. Here's Ayton. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
It's going to go on Sabonis. Here we are, Greg, in Game 1 of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
Yes, it's a fall. A bucket from Herter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Avdia. The three, that's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said it's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, we're just out there trying to win. Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, the Blazers with a draft night trade for two-way wing Denny Avdia, a young but established player on a value contract. Portland's added a guy who should help them win now and down the line. Guys, it appears Avdia is going to be a pretty seamless fit for Portland.
Okay, thank you, Shams. Here's Herter. After the Trailblazers pick up 2. Sabonis, high post. Back to Herter. There's the double team with Grant. Murray kicks to Sabonis. And there's the call on DeAndre. That'll be his second foul of the game.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
On the wing, Murray. And the dunk by DeRozan.
It's nice to see DeRozan take flight and turn back the clock a little bit.
Avdia against DeRozan. Avdia dishes to Grant. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Left side, Fox. Pass to Herter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Herter's got 7 points in the game.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Left side, Avdia. Grant with a screen on DeRozan. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Knocks down the 3-ball. 15 points in the game.
Well, that's his 3rd three-pointer in this game, and 2 of those came in the second. So he might be heating up.
Now, here's Fox. Defended by Thibault. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, when Fox gets into a rhythm, he is tough. Having himself a night.
Avdia on the wing. Grant on the wing. They get it back. Ayton, the pass to Avdia. And stolen by Murray.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Herter.
Well, a risky pass there. If you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
Outside, Avdia. And the last second attempt does not go in for it. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Portland out in front. They lead by 1. From Portland. We're back in a moment.
Look here now at Sacramento. You really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have. Let's get back to our game featuring Portland. That first half was pretty even.
This has been a display of what we often talk about on this show.
And that is it for half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Then there's Jabari Walker. Then it's Williams. And it's Kamare in at the 4-man position. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. They grab their own miss at the top of the key. Williams. Walker with a clean look. A three-pointer, no good.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Walker against Monk. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there's so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send the second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
Now, here's Sean. Nothing on the board. Out to Henderson. Shot clock at 5. And he drives in. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Lyles from down in the low post. It goes. Lyles got his first bucket of the night. Will stand after 11 seasons with this Blazer organization. Damian Lillard traded away in 2023. What a run he had for Portland.
Incredible, Kevin. Not only in terms of his scoring and his individual honors, but the success he brought to the team. While they didn't get over the top and get to the finals, they were a consistent winner. If you were a fan in Portland, you had a good team to come and watch for all of those years. And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Henderson attacking. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws. It's going to be on Doug McDermott. The Trailblazers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Well, Henderson has a lot of talent. He's a dynamic guard who plays with a real swagger and energy.
Monk for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Now here's Henderson. It's hauled in by Lyles. McDermott down low, working on Walker. Ellis kicks to McDermott. Poke loose. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. For the finish. And finished off by Williams.
Dramatic pace with Williams in transition. He's so good at just outworking everybody on the floor.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D, afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Here's Ellis. Monk outside. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. And now a 5-point Kings lead.
And Monk has proven that he is a terrific scorer from the perimeter. When he's in rhythm, he has no problem letting it fly.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And it's just easy to love the energy with which Monk plays. Whenever he's close to the rim, he is looking to make a statement.
For the Sacramento Kings, GA, the expectations for this group have risen.
Well, it was about just making the playoffs for this franchise and breaking that drought. Now, Kevin, it's about advancing in the postseason. Just getting there isn't good enough.
Kings leading now by 3. From past the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Lyles against Walker. Lyles passes to Ellis. 32 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Monk's got 12 points in just the 2nd half.
And you gotta love that 3-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Ellis surveying the D. Seconds left. Count that one. The Sacramento lead has been cut to just 1 point, and the basket from Henderson. And the game still closely contested as we end the 3rd quarter. Kings lead by 1. And after a quick break, how about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the 4th. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. The guard spots filled by Fox and Herter. And Sabonis in at the center, locking down the middle. Herter against Simon. Out to DeRozan for the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. And that will be the 3rd of 5 straight played at home.
And that length and timing make Keegan a terrific shot blocker. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside, Fox. Here he goes. Wide open look here for Murray. Off target from outside. Trailblazers leading by 3. Outside, Avdia. Ayton sets the pick for Avdia. Pass to Ayton. That one's not going to go. Sacramento's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Herter kicks to Fox. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Here's Sabonis, and the slam dunk by Sabonis.
And loving the aggression from Sabonis. Going right up for the dunk there. Nice.
Pass to Avdia. That 3 off the mark.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the 1st half.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
To the paint. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
Well, that's what you want to do, but he didn't have the angle to get the pass in there.
Sabonis with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Portland's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to go on Sabonis.
And that's a huge score by Ayton. His team needed it, and he delivered there.
And the free throw, no good. Pass to DeRozan. And contact down the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
And the first one drops.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
And Ayton throws it down.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And accepting his role as a leader. Fox wants to come through for his guys in the big moments.
They go on the wing, guarded by Fox. Ayton inside. Sabonis is there. Can't cash in from close range. Up top, Fox. Defended by Thibault. Murray sets a screen for Fox. Murray outside. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Ayton. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Knocked away. Out to DeRozan to take the lead. The rebound by Simons. Simons has got the ball here for Portland. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Murray outside. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Lot is on the line here.
Crowd is so focused.
It's good.
Well, it seems like Simons is always keeping his options open, always willing to make the pass instead of taking the shot.
Herter setting the pick for Fox. Herter passes to Fox. Murray outside. Launches from deep. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Diversified scoring in this one for them.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
Thibault, the pass to Simons. And so it's Portland winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that
Welcome, everyone. 3-1. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Houston Rockets. On Wednesday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Friday, they'll defend home court against the Memphis Grizzlies.
And for that game against the Spurs, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
So the Houston starting 5. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. And for the Trailblazers, sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. DeAndre Ayton is oh, big finish! Wow!
Okay, I see you. And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
Grant, there have been so many great players that have gone through Portland over the years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's almost 50 years since their last title. It's a great city with a great fan base. And for their sake, I hope their 2nd title comes soon.
Pass to Avdia. Thibault on the wing. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Houston. Knocked away. It's stolen by Thibault. Hayden with it. He puts up a 3. And he buries his first look.
There you go. Ayton rising and firing with confidence.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thibault. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Şengün. Pass to Smith. Up top, Brooks. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, just showcasing his athleticism. When Brooks gets open space around the rim, he looks to throw it down with authority. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Smith. And that comes off the assist by Green.
There's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Ayton, a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Simons to the wing, right side. It's Avdia on the wing. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. We talked about Fred Van Vliet and how Coach hopes to counter him. Coach told me I'd love to put size on him and give him an unfavorable matchup. But the truth is, it's all about hustle, just staying on him as much as possible. It's a pretty straightforward strategy, but Coach hopes it's effective. Guys?
Allie, thank you. And here's Green from the arc. Second chance shot. Here's Smith. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
With his reach, it's hard to get anything over DeAndre Ayton.
Here's Thibault over Green. Pass to Ayton. Here's Thibault. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And it's Green with the ball for the Rockets, trailing by 5. And Richard, the former 2nd overall pick in 2021, we all see the potential for Jalen Green.
When you see the physical ability combined with his shooting range, he's got a chance to be one of the top scorers in this league.
Simons to the left side wing. Avdia passes to Ayton. Shot from the low post is good. Ayton's got 5 points.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Green against Thibault, and it's Green off the drive. Since being drafted in 2021, Alperen Sengun has really grown his game, Richard.
Particularly his assist number. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense through the 6'11" Sengun. It's so impressive. We're starting to get a better sense of the player that Sengun is. An agile big man who really brings a lot of energy to the floor.
Van Vliet against Simons. Outside Sharp. 1:16 left in the first quarter.
Oh, my goodness. How about that?
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And that one's good. Green.
And it's encouraging to watch Green knock down the triple. Needs to keep doing this.
Yes, it's good.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Green with the ball. Avdia picks him up. And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Portland leading by 4. Here's Ayton. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Sengun. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Ayton with the defensive effort.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Ooh, poked away and stolen by Green. And it's hammered home by Green. Now Ayton. With 1 on the clock. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Portland ahead, up 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Trailblazers.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. Denny Avdia out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Simons in at point. That's the group for Portland starting the second.
So quick on the drive. When Green is slicing with confidence, he is hard to stop.
Richard, how about that memorable Rockets winning streak early in 2024?
11 straight wins. Look, that's no easy task, no matter who you are playing. The energy in the locker room must have just been off the charts.
Clock at 6. Here's Brooks. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Throws it up high. Simons finds Sharp. Knocks it loose. Ooh, stolen by Smith. On the wing, Brooks. Covered by Thibault. Brooks, the pass to Smith. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
And Avdia with the basket on the assist by Simons. Simons has got 3 assists in the game. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Green with the ball, now guarded by Simons. Smith against Avdia. Smith passes to Van Vliet. That three's off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oh, my gracious. Just incredible.
That is a monster finish.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Green. And it's Green punching it home.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Simons passes to Ayton. Back to Simons. And that one is hammered home.
Showing the bounce. Simon says dunk.
And it's Green with the ball for Houston. Trailing by 2. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Here's Van Vliet. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Van Vliet's got his second bucket of the night. What's not to love about opening day, Grant? Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Brooks from outside. Simons with a rebound. The Trailblazers have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
He's a nimble guy for someone with that size. Ayton can get off of his feet quick for a lob.
And here is Green. 9 points in the game. Pass to Smith. Over Avdia. And again, it's Houston.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Thibault passes to Avdia. Simons outside. Stolen by Van Vliet. Brooks against Simons. Down low. Here's Şengün. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
And the comfort level that Şengün has around the basket is as high as it gets in this league.
Here's Avdia. Converts after the nice spin. Avdia's got 4 points this quarter.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Here's Green. And he can't jam it through. The Trailblazers have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Steps back. Green against Sharp. Thibault on the wing. Avdia outside. 4 on the clock. Off target from outside. Oh, deflected. Thibault with a steal. Jumps up. 1 second left. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Trailblazers out in front. They lead by a bucket. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Showing they know how to play. Team chemistry is on display. Like what I did there, showing they know how to play.
And now, not a bad... Thanks for joining us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Tari Eason is out there with Steven Adams. Then it's Cam Whitmore. Then it's Aaron Holiday. And it's Thompson in at the 2. Grant in the post. Defended by Eason. A clear look for Murray. Adams grabs the miss.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Tari Eason is seen by some as a player on the rise, Richard. Things are coming together for him.
Yeah, his game is evolving along with his confidence. When young players put in work, they are going to get better, and that's what Eason has done.
And it's Thompson penetrating. Portland with a rebound.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Oh, it's stolen by Eason. Here's Adams. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
skilled interior player. I mean, Grant's teammates get him the rock and encourage him to punch it in.
Thompson outside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Henderson scanning the floor. On the wing, Grant. Shot clock at 6. Adams grabs the miss.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
ABA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred VanVleet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential.
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Houston shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Thompson, no good on the free throw. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Thompson passes to Holiday. Back to Thompson. Banton pulls it in. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Grant, the pass to Williams. Here's Banton. We've got 1:28 left to play in the third. Grant outside. Henderson outside. Back to Grant. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year. The Rockets 4th.
Last year, they had a very physical aspect of the game down. They were a very tough team to keep off the boards.
Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers: Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And it's Henderson with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
And it's out of bounds to the Trailblazers as Portland retains possession. Williams against Adams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trailblazers got to hurry, got to get up a shot. And here's Grant from the arc, knocks it down from distance. Grant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
No hesitation from Grant. He's not bashful shooting off the catch when given a chance.
And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It goes on Jeremy Grant.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
Thompson against Murray. Left side Holiday. Back to Thompson. Oh, can't finish the one-handed jam.
How does such an elite finisher not throw that down? I'm confused.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
We talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Denny Avdia. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Avdia attacking. And a strong finish with two hands. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
Brooks finds Şengün. Here he goes. And the layup is good. And the Rockets lead by 1.
At almost 7 feet, Şengün is a load coming down that lane.
The drive by Simons. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a show.
Outside, Green. No good with the triple.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Sharp. Smith with the rebound.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
Avdia with a steal. Now here's Simons. Outside Sharp. Thibault on the wing. Sharp a screen on Green. Thibault against Green. Back to Sharp. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
Outside, Green. There's the triple. The long-range shooting of Jalen Green.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Ayton, no good. Houston in the lead. Avdia with a steal. Simons with it. Outside Thibault. Pass to Sharp. Now Avdia. Uncovered. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Brooks outside. 6 on the shot clock. Count it. Good.
And this team is counting on Brooks in big-time moments. And guess what? Dillon delivers.
Simons controls the rebound and the putback.
What a make by Simons, ready to produce under pressure.
Thibault against Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
Love the confidence from Green, showing he's got poise, taking and making big shots.
Outside Thibault. And he throws it down with one hand.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Outside, Green. Count it!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Simons against Van Vliet. Simons passes to Avdia. And he lobs it up to the rim.
And these are exactly the moments where you find out if a player is tough enough for the NBA. And Sharp showing no fear in a clutch situation.
Left side, Green. And it's Portland with a rebound. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thibault passes to Sharp. Back to Thibault. Sharp with it. Pass to Aiden. Now Avdia. Fires from deep. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
A deep three. Misses the shot. So a close game sees Portland taking this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really...
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For
And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And for that matchup with the Blazers, that'll be their 4th outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
Here's the starting group for Houston. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. At the guard position, Van Fleet and Green. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. And for the Kings, Monk on the wing, he's paired with DeRozan. The post pair form will be Murray and Sabonis. And it's Fox in at the point.
Excellent job by Green finishing through that contact.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
And Sacramento has possession. The Rockets making the shot. Fox passes to DeRozan.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
Monk against Green. Poked away. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Out to Smith. Pass to Şengün. 5 to shoot. And Şengün throws it down.
Şengün finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. Make him feel you.
Outside Fox. DeRozan against Van Vliet. DeRozan inside.
This is what DeRozan is known for. He loves taking flight and hammering it down.
For Houston, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Green in the post. Monk defending, and Green gets it to go.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's DeRozan. They really need more from him in that loss to the Clippers. Back to Sabonis. Over Şengün. Sabonis' shot is off. Rockets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough. He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Yeah, that's a good one there, man. I tell you, I appreciate the effort, but he overdid it just a bit there. He needed to get called for the foul.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Smith. Rebound by Murray. And so Fox will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. And they're starting off this season against this Houston Rockets team.
And in their season series against this squad last year, very lopsided in their favor.
Yeah, they swept them. Basically told them in how they played, you're not on our level yet. And they look to continue that dominance tonight.
So for Sacramento, their last game, a loss to the Clippers. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Şengün with a screen on Monk. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:31 left in the first quarter of the game. Green deciding where to go with it. Over Monk. Nifty move. And Green with the lay-in. Green's got 6.
Green finds ways to get it done inside. Really intelligent as a scorer.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said it feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time.
Jalen Green.
Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
David, you are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, D.A., thanks. Back from outside. That one, no good. Houston leading by 3. Outside, Green. Three-pointer. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sacramento's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
First personal foul. Second team foul. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes
The
to
action
review
is
the play.
so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
With 2 seconds left.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Houston Rockets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Rockets?
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
So on the floor for Houston, the forwards for him will be Brooks and Smith. At the guard position, Van Fleet and Green. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting grade has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Green passes to Şengün. Van Vliet outside. Fox with the steal. Back to DeRozan. Murray, a screen on Van Vliet. For 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Houston shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
You got to admire the steadfastness of Van Vliet. I mean, he's an anchor for his team because they know they can trust him.
Green with a screen for Van Vliet. Outside, Green. Şengün with a screen on Fox. There's Green with the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Green's got 13 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Outside, Fox. Driving the lane. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
Green kicks to Brooks. It's hauled in by the Kings. Right side, DeRozan. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The kick out to Fox. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. Fox has got his second best.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Outside, Green. And the layup is good. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
Green is a made bucket getter, and his number has been called all night, and he has delivered.
Murray sets a screen for DeRozan. From outside the arc, and there's Murray on the assist from DeRozan. Murray's got the lead up to 2 now for the Kings. Şengün with a screen on Monk. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
When you try to check Green in pick and roll action, you've got to stop him first.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Brooks against Fox. Murray outside. DeRozan on the wing. Stolen by Van Vliet. Pass to Smith. Knocked loose. Fox with the steal. DeRozan on the wing. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Kings?
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Şengün with the bucket.
What a move by Şengün in close. Determination for sure.
Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Murray, good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Now it's a 5-point Sacramento lead. Green with the ball. Out guarded by Murray. Van Vliet against Fox. Van Vliet passes to Şengün. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Green. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
7 seconds left now here in the second. 3 seconds left.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Kings on top. They're up. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Checking out the Kings, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big.
And we now take a look at the Houston Rockets and the close first half they've played.
They're getting bullied on the defensive end. Punch.
Thank you for being with us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Doug McDermott is out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Alex Len. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's Ellis at the 1 spot. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. Pass to Huerter. Up and in on the layup. Huerter's got the lead up to 6 now for the Kings.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
The drive by Thompson. It's hauled in by Lyles. Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Oh! Oh, man! Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Ellis kicks to Huerter. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Huerter's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
And Thompson slams it home.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Holiday against Ellis. Basket good. Ellis has got his second bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Thompson. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Doug McDermott.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
Clark, obviously, this is a results league for head coaches. And we're always going to see lots of changes at that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree with it all the time. I would like to see owners and general managers and decision makers be a little more patient, give coaches a little more runway. But we know it's a results-oriented league, and oftentimes the reality is that it's easier to change one coach than it is perhaps to change a handful of players on a roster that's not performing.
Rockets trail by 7. Here's Eason.
2 minutes remaining.
grabs the board.
2 minutes.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Huerter, no good. Rockets have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Thompson. Sacramento grabs the miss.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Huerter. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. The Rockets shooting approximately 43% in the third quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First person. Good sight to see Thompson being aggressive, taking it to the defense and getting the foul as a result.
For Houston, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. He hits the second from the line. Kings leading now by 6. Here's the screen. Ellis kicks to Huerter. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Ellis surveying the D. And it's slammed in by Ellis.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit. I can tell you that. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And so Ellis will bring it up for Sacramento. 8-point game. And he makes good on the layup. Ellis has got 8 points. The Rockets have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Holiday with the 3. And no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Herter on the wing with 1 on the clock. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Sacramento Kings with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the... And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Assist goes to Fred VanVleet.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Tell you what, I don't know of anybody more aggressive at attacking the basket than DeRozan. A lot of his points come off the drive.
And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Green.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Back to DeRozan. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Sacramento. To the middle, here's Şengün. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
The balance, the focus, Şengün shrugging off the contact in style.
Pass to Herter. DeRozan against Van Vliet. Back to Herter. Three-pointer. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Şengün passes to Brooks. Down low. Here's Smith. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
Sacramento ball.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Fox kicks to DeRozan. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his third foul of the game. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics. And there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Yeah, not a lot of success for them from three-point range here in the second half.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Fox against Van Vliet. Right side, Fox. Pass to Herter. Stolen by Van Vliet. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And Green slams it in.
Well, Van Vliet got going in this one and never let up. Sustained the momentum.
Up top, Fox. Shoots over Van Vliet. Fox, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Green inside the three-point line. It's hauled in by the Kings. They've led by as many as 11 points. DeRozan, that's good. DeRozan's got 7 now in this quarter.
We've seen this a bunch of times. DeMar having a huge night, and the defense has no answer.
And Green slams it in.
It's as though Green always has more left in his tank. He digs deep and finds the bucket.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Sacramento.
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
And, you know, the more they penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them. So they just kept doing it.
And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
And you know what? At 6'10", dunking is low stress for Sabonis. Solid at getting himself inside for these throwdowns.
Green against Herter. Green dishes to Smith. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And this is a statement bucket. If you weren't excited about Smith already, how about now?
Now Fox going inside. Murray for 3. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Outside, Green takes the 3. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. It's stolen by Smith. Money!
Smith Jr. stepping it up in the clutch. He was prepared for the moment and delivered.
Herter passes to Fox. Outside for Murray. Takes a 3. Rebound by Smith. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
Yeah, you got to play mistake-free.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. There's Green with the 3. Kept alive by Houston. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Murray. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
Now, here's DeRozan. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season.
And it's our... favorite day. And here's the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And looking at the Jazz matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back. So you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
Here's the starting group for Portland. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. Avdia out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Simons in at the point. And for the Kings, the duo inside. It's Murray and Sabonis. Fox in at the point with Herter next to him. And it's DeRozan in at the three. And in the front end of the back-to-back, what's important?
Well, B.A., most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
Yep, count it.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
Now here's Fox. Murray up top. That's short off the rim.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Avdia, good look. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
And a nice-looking stroke from the mid-range. Avdia just taking what the defense is allowing.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. How they'll go about defending DeAndre Ayton came up, and Coach told me once Ayton gets deep, it's too late. We need to find him early and not let him set up down low. Push him out to the line. That's a lot to be pushing around with Ayton being as big as they come, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Good on the bucket.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
And you look at the Kings, Brett. They've had several name changes over the years of their franchise.
Yeah, before becoming the Sacramento Kings, they were the Rochester Royals, and then the Cincinnati Royals, and then the Kansas City Kings, and then all of a sudden, let's get to the West Coast, and here comes the state capital of Sacramento. It's not really affected the winning, though, has it, B.A.?
So it's Portland now. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. Ayton against Sabonis. Got it. Ayton's got his second basket of the game.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
Outside Herter. Outside Murray. Launches it. Avdia pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Man, finishing it off there. Simon's showing great quickness and alertness to get there that time.
Thibault against Fox. Pass to DeRozan. Now here's Herter. Back to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Yeah, the big-time vertical there. DeRozan still has it, having played well over a decade in this league.
Simons outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to Avdia. Ooh, stolen by Murray. And he lobs it up top. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, how about the ups right there from De'Aaron Fox, slamming that hoop down.
Avdia against Murray. Simons outside. Back to Aiden. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Aiden's got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And it's Fox missing. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 7 and looking good.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized. And with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players. And he's become a ferocious scorer.
Here's Fox, following the bucket by the Blazers. Pass to DeRozan. Sabonis, right side. Clock at 4. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Portland leading by 4. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now. All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Herder, a screen on Sharp. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Portland ball.
15 seconds left now in the first quarter. Fox against Simons. And it's rejected. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 4. And the second. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area. And so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Fox in at the point with Herder next to him. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. And it's Sabonis in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. DeRozan.
Wow! A stylish flush by DeRozan. Flying up and making a big-time statement at the rim.
Pass to Avdia. And the layup is good off the glass. Avdia's gotten his second bucket on the night.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
There's Herder with the 3. Counted from distance.
You can count on Herder putting up some good numbers from three-point range on a regular basis.
Just 21 wins for Portland last year, Brent. Their lowest total since the 71-72 season.
Yeah, BA, and if history serves me right, that was just their second year in the NBA. I do like the youth movement. This team has to rebuild in the Rose City. They've got some interesting pieces, but this one's going to take some time.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Portland leading. Simons outside. Avdia screen on Fox. Avdia passes to Sharp. Here's Thibault. Drops in the 3. Thibault's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game. His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes.
Well, Fox really daring them right now to foul him on the inside.
Well, Brent, something we've all noticed lately is the small ball era starting to wind down.
Well, BA, I think in people's minds when you say small ball, they're thinking about 6 foot, 6'1" guys on the court. That's not what we're talking about. It's a skilled game, and I don't think the small ball skilled game is going anywhere anytime soon.
Simons passes to Sharp. It's hauled in by Herder.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
The Kings have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Fox surveying the D. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. That'll
I mean, just something else, man. Wow.
And make it happen.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
Fox up top. 14 points for him. It's Herder on the wing. Over Simons. 5 on the clock. Murray against Avdia. Murray, no good. Portland leading by 4. Well, Brent, in his short career, Keegan Murray has shown flashes of stardom.
Yeah, and I think BA coming in, the idea was that Keegan Murray is going to be a complimentary wing shooter, and he's shown that he can do just that. He's taking strides as a defender, but his ability to shoot the ball and have confidence this early in his career, that's impressive.
On defense, the Kings. Hayden finds Sharp. Off the mark there with a 3. We've got 1:13 left to play in the second quarter. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Yeah, and that was a big-time flush. I love whenever Murray takes flight like this.
Here's Ayton. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
They kick it out to Murray. Ooh, Murray showing his strength down low.
They're roughing Murray up a little in there, but he's built to take punishment and can still deliver.
Avdia screen on Herder. Sharp. And so he draws the foul, heading to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Keegan Murray, and you watch Shaedon Sharp, Brent. The talent is undeniable.
Well, the athleticism really is something that jumps off the court for you. I mean, he's not just a scorer or a rebounder. I think if he uses that athleticism, he could become an elite defender in this league.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Simons against Herder. Back to Fox. 4 on the clock. Fox on the take. And it's Fox with the jam.
Tough matchup here, and Fox has it going right now. The lefty getting some room and making it happen.
Not often you see him take that shot. Ayton's got 7 points here in the quarter.
This first half has been all him. He's getting to his spots and going to work.
Murray for 3. And that's not going to go. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Trailblazers out in front, up 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you
look here now at Sacramento? Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. Moving on to the first half of our game. DeAndre Ayton certainly impressed out there.
You know I love seeing a big man just take.
And that's a wrap on.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
You want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. And Sacramento has possession. It's a 5-point game. Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. We've got Murray, Delano Banton out there with Henderson. Then it's Jeremy Grant, and it's Williams in at the 5. Henderson scanning the floor. Pass to Grant. And he drives in. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. Williams has gotten his first basket of the night.
Fun to see fundamental basketball from Williams. Got the rebound and then right back offensively.
Here's Ellis. And the layup falls.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Trailblazers lead by 3. And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, BA, to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there are a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely.
Lays it up and banks it in. Ellis has got 6 in the quarter.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Back to Henderson. Going
are you kidding me? Wow. Amazing. Man. Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Monk for 3. It's rebounded by Grant.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Henderson, the pass to Grant. Shoots over Monk. Grant's shot is off.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Hits the trifecta.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Henderson, the pass to Grant. Back to Henderson, and here is Williams. On the wing, Grant. Henderson outside. Into the lane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, head first down the lane. Henderson wants to throw it down on your head.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Kamara, he's checked in for Portland. Rupert comes in for Banton. And Brent Scoot Henderson spending 2 years with G League Ignite. The 2nd overall pick in 2023.
Yeah, and Scoot not the first Ignite player to go very high up in the NBA draft. You think about Jalen Green with the Rockets, but an extra year in the G League, committed to staying there and developing his game. I think that helped him in terms of his maturity, and still the sky is the limit for this kid.
A minute 29 left in the 3rd quarter. Tries the spin move. Here's Rupert. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Assist. The Time Lord rising up.
Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Monk, a screen on Henderson. Outside Monk. And 1:01 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Monk's gotten his 2nd bucket.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Pass to Rupert. Henderson outside. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Henderson's got 6 here in the quarter.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
It's stolen by Henderson. And they're pushing it up. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Monk against Murray. Pass to Monk.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Sacramento shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. He misses the free throw.
Monk usually solid here.
And some changes here for Portland. Good on the second one. 12 seconds left in the third. Ayton with a screen. Simons with it. Can't get it to fall. 3/4 of play and a close one here. Trailblazers out in front, leading. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Fox in at the point with Herter next to him. And it's Sabonis in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Off the outside. On the wing, Simons. Here's Ayton. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Unable to simply overwhelm people the way he did in college just because of his size. Ayton has done a much better job just staying patient. Great pump fake there.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Here's Fox. Portland grabs the miss. Simons outside. Pass to Ayton. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And Thibault with a drive. DeRozan brings a double. The 3 from Ayton. Rebounded by Fox. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 1. DeRozan passes to Fox. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Denny Avdia.
Even De'Aaron Fox has talked about how he's the fastest player in the league. The cool thing about it is night after night he seems to prove it.
Well, Grant, the Kings, one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, B.A. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference.
Big-time alley-oop from DeRozan.
And we've all known about DeRozan's ability to elevate for years. So that alley-oop finish shouldn't surprise anyone.
Outside Sharp. 3-pointer. Again, the miss by Portland. Sacramento leading by 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Sharp.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Here's Fox. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. From deep. And Ayton pulls it down. Blazers trail by 3. Outside Thibault. Ayton, the screen on Fox. Thibault passes to Ayton. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Hitting that mid-range shot. This is right now probably the extent of Ayton's range.
Fox outside. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call.
Defensive foul. Matisse Thybulle.
Challenge in place. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Thank you for that, Allie. Avdia, screen on Fox. Simons. Avdia passes to Thibault. Here's Sharp. And stolen by Herter. They kick it out to Murray. Back to Herter. To the middle. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Herter. And the Kings lead by 6. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Kings.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys, they're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Here's Avdia. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And it's now just a 1-point Kings lead.
Attacking in the lane. This is where Avdia does a lot of his best work.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. And here's Fox. 6 to shoot. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Fox surveying that time. Hard to cover when he's got options.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Hayden with it. Fox picks him up. Hayden draws the double. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Avdia passes to Simons. Three-pointer Sharp. Yes! Oh, an enormous three-pointer!
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Here's Avdia. Pass to Ayton to take the lead. Money!
How about a pivotal hoop from DeAndre Ayton?
Sharp against Fox. Outside Murray. Out to Fox. There's the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Herter. Yes!
That's a crucial basket, and Herter big time.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. And he's going for the lob.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim, because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
Here's Fox. Cans it to force overtime.
This is as good as it gets.
Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. duo inside. It's Murray and Sabonis. Fox in at the point with Herter next to him. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. Pass to Avdia. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Herter.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Oh, got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Oh, they get a hand on it. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. Now Simons. To the paint. And Ayton with the stuff.
Simons has a great change of pace when he comes off of those screens, so it might not look like he's going fast, but he might take an extra step. Guys just can't keep up with that.
Fox for three. The shot won't fall. Portland has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Avdia. Oh, the teardrop falls in. And it's a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater. Boy, those sure are pretty.
Herter, a screen on Thibault. Herter up top. Back to Fox. From behind the arc. Portland with a rebound.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. You have to use better judgment there.
Yeah, the vertical for Sharp is there. He'll be a challenge to contest in this league for sure.
Over to the wing. Sabonis finds Murray. Here's Fox. Driving in. Avdia pulls it in.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Ayton. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And it's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
De'Aaron Fox stepping up big time.
And that's an intentional foul.
Domantas Sabonis. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. So the Kings making a change here. Len's checked in. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Fox outside, and there's a pick. Outside Herter takes a 3. Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
Herter very comfortable taking that big shot.
Simons passes to Sharp. And so the ball out of bounds. DeRozan touched it last.
Trailblazers ball.
The 3 from Ayton. Rebound by Sacramento. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Herter. Fox against Simons. Murray, a screen on Simons. Oh, Fox gets up and throws it down.
De'Aaron Fox stepping up for the team, showing he's capable in these moments.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Fox outside. And the 3 off target. Here's Ayton. So a close game sees Portland taking this one.
the end of the game.
Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
And BA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when